Hi guys, this is Rack and Load, running a little bit late. A few technical issues. I hadn't plugged in the Ethernet, so oh my god, don't even go there. Don't even go there. But we are live, so live and direct from the Rat Cave. Excuse the glasses. I always say that. I'm not used to wearing them, but I wear them sort of around the house and when I'm reading and stuff. Getting old. That's what it is. Getting old. I'm usually wearing my Wiley X's when I'm on the range. Loads of stuff to talk to you about today. Well, this evening. We're going till 9 o'clock tonight anyway. I am running a little bit late, so probably go a few minutes over. But give us a thumbs up if you're watching, and you know, throw out some. Chris, cheers, mate. He's put hello. Hopefully everything is running smoothly. These live streams do make me a little bit nervous, but yeah, I think yeah, we get the comments coming in, so that's cool. So what I'll do is actually my watch has just bleeped. I think it's running fast. What time is it? We're 8:05 according to my laptop, but sorry for the late arrival anyway. But loads to talk about. Don't forget, throw out some questions. You know, keep it flowing tonight. Like I say, we've only got an hour, so but it's quite a bit of stuff to cover. So feel free to ask any questions about what I'm about to show you. I think the first one I'm going to show you is probably the obvious one if you've been sort of keeping up to date with sort of Instagram and whatnot. Is the Patriot Ordnance, or the POF. I nearly said DeWalt then. It's not a DeWalt, it's not a power tool. God almighty. The POF, I'm going to just call it the POF. This is a straight pull AR-15. It's the Revolt, the POF Revolt. This one's in 223. This thing is really, really cool. Oh my God. I've just finished testing this and I'm really impressed with it. Really, really impressed with it. It's so cool. So cool. I say cool. I got it red hot. I was using the CD 30 round mags. It's quite funny actually. I mentioned this in the review. I literally just finished doing the review of this last night, the sort of tabletop review. And I mentioned about the 30 round mags. I actually bought these when I was a kid. These are like souvenirs from like an Army Navy store. Well, they actually, the 5.56 caliber, and it was quite funny. I thought, oh, I'll load them up, see what happens, and they worked like a dream. It was quite funny, quite funny. So yeah, I was pumping like 30 round mags through this. Well, as fast as, well, not really fast, but as fast as I could with it being a straight pull and not a semi-auto. And I was getting this thing hot, but I've nicknamed this gun anyway. I've nicknamed it the Pogo Stick because of the big charging handle. But this thing is really cool. I've got to put it down. It's getting heavy. It is so cool. Let's close her up. It is really, really cool. Everything works on it. Everything's fully ambidextrous, obviously, apart from, you know, the ejection port and whatnot. But oh, really, really cool. This is, I did say as well in the in the review that I've been doing of this, it is actually my favorite straight pull at the minute. Okay. Well, I did sort of say T-bar sort of charging straight pull as opposed to sort of dog leg and like a bolt straight pull. But as far as T-bar cocking goes, this Revolt is so cool. I'm really impressed with it. Honestly, it really has sort of blown me away. It's cool. That, by the way, the sight, it's like a red dot thingy, but it is pretty cool. It's a Sig Sauer, if you're interested. Bravo 3 times 24. Yeah, it was all right. It's pretty cool. I was clanging the steel at, I think we've got them at about 100, yeah, about 130 yards, something like that. I was just sort of pinging the steel. And I also mentioned in the video that it's not uploaded yet, by the way. I'll take this mag out. It's too big to sort of move this thing about. I do mention in the video of this that I didn't do any paper punching with it. And the reason being, this is the actual rifle that Pete Moore had at Shooting Sports magazine. So basically emailed him and said, send me that rifle, I want to play with it. And he had done all the ballistic testing already. So I just literally shot steel with it because it was pretty much good to go. But I do mention that in the video, and I sort of show all of his ballistic data with all the ammunition. So he'd done all the hard work for me, which is pretty cool. But yeah, that's the revolt. So that is sort of in the rat cave at the minute. I'm gonna put that down there for a minute. Just shout up if you want like a closer look at that, or need to know anything about it, or I'll try and answer you. Not forgetting you air gunners even. I've got the new Stoker RX-20 break barrel air rifle. This is a weird looker. Look at that. Look at the muzzle on that. It's all sort of ergonomic. The barrel is. So yeah, it's nice to get an air gun. I don't think I've had an air rifle for a long time. So I've got that. These are pretty new. I remember seeing these at IWA back in March in Germany. So that is new. Not even fired that thing yet. And then I've got to have a drink, guys. I'm drying up already. Made me nervous. My disconnected Ethernet did. And then, kindly on loan from one of you guys, I've got, just make safety check it, a Chiappa Alaskan in 44 mag. This is pretty damn cool as well. This is very kindly lent to me by one of you guys. I won't mention his name, just in case you don't want to be mentioned. But this is a takedown lever action rifle, the Chiappa Alaskan. It's got a loophole on there at the minute. But that was very, like I say, very kindly on loan. That was really, really, really nice. Reason, just in case you're asking or wondering, why is the scope sort of quite a way forward? It's because this is a top ejector. So if the scope was back here, the shells wouldn't eject, if that makes sense. But yeah, that was fun to use. So I threw some rounds through that. Got it dirty as well. I better clean it before I return it. The owner won't be impressed. And then I've got, I'm out of breath. I've got the new Ruger Target Light in 17 HMR. So that is just out as well. And it's here at the Rat Cave. Don't very often have 17s in, but I've got this kindly on loan, and I've been sort of chucking some rounds through that. Not done any paper punching yet. I was sort of just shooting the steel with this thing, and just throwing rounds at the steel. Serious paper punching that I will do at the range. So, just sort of see how it runs at the range. I'll get some targets to show you. But yeah, some interesting stuff. Again, that's wearing a loopholed American Marksman to go with the Target Light. So yeah, pretty cool stuff here in the Rat Cave. Let me go through some of the comments. No abuse, please. I'm sure there is some. So it's quite funny. Hang on. Right, let me I'll sort of scroll through some of the comments, and I'll try and keep up if I can. It's right. So let's go from the top. Everyone's sort of saying hello. Right, hang on, bear with me. How are the SIG optics? Yeah, like I say, that was pretty cool on the POF. So let's sort of hold it here. I haven't got enough room in here. Let's hold it there. Yeah, it was all right actually. Yeah, it weren't all right. It weren't ideal for what I was doing. Sort of, long range, it would be no good, would it? So there's no sort of, massive zoom power or whatever. But yeah, it was all right for what I was doing. I was clanging. Was it a 6 inch? Yeah, 6 inch gong at like 130 yards. I mean, well, yeah, you'd sort of expect that anyway. But why would you? From me, yeah. So yeah, it was all right. Pretty cool. I'd not seen one of these SIG sort of optics before, but it's quite interesting. It worked anyway. It worked. It's still working, which is amazing. Right, let's scroll down a bit. Oh God, what have I done here? I've just gone right to the bottom of the comments. Right, so I I'll sort of just go through some of the comments. Can't see where where's my mouse gone? Bloody hell. Stupid, right, yeah, stupid. I've got that's been held for review, that comment has. Stupid laws piss me off. Yeah, likewise. I'll show that so everyone can see it. Right, what's that? Yeah, like we can't own semi-automatic centerfires. Unfortunately, it's a bit daft. But yeah, it is what it is, isn't it? Right. Stoger, what? Yeah, I'm just reading this comment from you, Donald. Is it? Stoger, what a piece of crap. They are what they are, aren't they? I mean, let's put this down. They're not high end, are they? I mean, it is what it is. You get what you pay for. This is a back garden plinker. I've got a Stoger. What was the first one? I can't even remember what it was called. The first one that they did. Is it the ATAC or something? I've got one of them. And yeah, I did find that thing was, and I think I mentioned that in a review that I'd done like years ago. It was sort of throwing, well, the pellets were basically tumbling down range, which was interesting. I think it was down to the suppressor, bad airflow in the suppressor or something. I don't know. This again is this one has got sort of an integral suppressor, so I don't know what this will be like. You know, I'll do the paper punching, see how it rolls, but it does look cool. You know, it gets 10 points for look. So, or does it? I don't know. Is that a bit of a Marmite thing? The muzzle on that? I think it's just done for ergonomics. You know, just to make it easier to cock. I don't know. It's an interesting one anyway. They actually do a PCP as well. Stoger do. I remember seeing that at a show. That'd be interesting to see, but we shall see. So right, and let's have a look. Right, so let me just. Sorry, guys, I'm just sort of referring to going through some of the comments. So, semi-auto 17 HMR legal. It is, but not semi-auto, just bolt action. Although it's a rimfire, which is weird. Pass on that one. I think someone's asked me that before. I don't know whether it's because 17 HMR would just be a nightmare to feed semi-auto. I think that's the main problem with that. So I'm led to believe, but I could be wrong. I usually am. We need to turn the UK into Jersey, and we can own everything. Yeah, I agree. Right, I'm just going to sort of keep flowing with these comments. I say, you know, if anyone wants to, you know, have a closer look at one of these, again, they all will have an in-depth review. But if you want to, you know, sneaky peek, then you know, just let me know, and I shall show them on camera. Just sort of throw it in the comments. So sorry, I'm a bit behind with the comments, so I'm just trying to sort of chew through them. I've got to sort of keep it floating. Okay, so yeah, how do you find? Yeah, it's interesting. How do I find the top ejecting on the Chiappa? Yeah, it's a bit weird actually. To start with, I have used top ejectors before, but it is a bit weird when you're looking through the scope and you're having sort of shells sort of jumping in front of your sight picture. It is a bit weird. Occasionally, I think I did have one sort of flip up and then land back down as I was slow. I think I was doing a slow reload, so the empty brass sort of landed back in there before I closed it up. Don't know. That was probably user error. Again, it usually is, isn't it, with me? But no, that was a cool gun. I mean, that remember that dino killer that I had the other week? That what was it? The Henry 4570. That felt. I mean, Chiappa's good, but the Henry felt a lot more solid than what this does. This is cool, and I mean, with it being a top ejector, there's a lot more sort of moving parts, that are sort of exposed. Whereas that Henry would, I don't know, it just felt a bit more solid, but like I say, less exposed moving parts, if that makes sense, But yeah, it was cool, good fun to shoot. It was absolute compared to that 4570. This thing was an absolute pea shooter. I could barely feel it kick, as daft as it sounds. But I think it's quite weird. I was kind of bracing myself for it, but I think it was because I'd used that 4570 that was like an absolute demon on the shoulder and the cheekbone. But yeah, so good stuff. Good stuff. So let me just chew through the comments out and wobbling everything. All set's gonna fall down. Right, let me just jump through some of these comments all coming in. English shooting, Callum, how you doing, mate? He's saying evening. What are the rounds up on the top of the shelf? Where are you looking? Oh no, these. You want about these? These are just inert ones. These are. No, I haven't got a belt fed gun to show you. They're not live either. They're just dummies. I think they're off an old airsoft gun. I think they are. I think I had when I was big into my airsoft. I had I think it was an M249, the Para sort of belt fed. I had one of them in airsoft version, and it came with some fake ammo, which was quite good. So now I just use them as a bit of an ornament. They'll probably fall on me and stab me in the arm in a minute. Excuse me, I've just got to grab a drink. I'm drying up. So, right, let me just chew through these comments. God, it's getting fast tonight. It's 20 past already. Blimey. Well, I was running late though, weren't I? Oops. So, advice on, this is a good one then. Advice on a first rifle for target shooting, 25 to 50 yards to learn the sport. Doesn't feel like a kid's toy, like the Ruger 1022. People rave about them, but I'm not too keen. They feel too small to me. I don't. Well, what do you want? Do you want a semi-auto? Do you want a bolt action? I think, what was my first bolt action? Well, I think my first firearm was a 1022, and I've had loads of 1022s. And the beauty of those things are you can just sort of dress them up however you want, whatever stocks you want. What about a little CZ? That's obviously, I take it you are referring to like 22 rimfire. Yeah, a CZ. Again, it depends on budget, doesn't it? I mean, Ruger bolt actions, Ruger Americans like this one. These are pretty cool. This is 17H Mark, but you obviously available in 2.2. And interestingly, this is kind of like, remember that Ruger Precision rimfire that I had, by the way, got rid of that thing. This is pretty much is a well, is it? It's a Ruger, isn't it? Yeah, it's pretty much like the Precision rimfire, just in a different stock. I mean, the bolt feels the same. I mean, it looks the same as well. So yeah. Back to your question. I mean, it's down to your budget. It's down to whether you want semi-auto or bolt action. I mean, you're on about, what ranges you on about? 25 to 50 yards. I mean, yeah, you'll sort of surpass that sort of range with the rimfire anyway, won't you? What am I doing here? I've got this magazine wrong. I'm putting that magazine in the wrong way around. So yeah, it's basically I can recommend a 1022 if that's what you want. I can recommend CZ, Ruger Americans, just down to budget, and all those. All you'll get good results with one of them, unless you want an AR-15. If you want to go down like the 1522 sort of avenue, loads of 22s to. Well, your world is your oyster when it comes to 22 rimfire. There's just loads. Right, let's catch up on some more of. I'm getting left behind here with the comments. Sorry, I'm wobbling my laptop. I've not got a very good base for it. It's actually set on some foam action sport gun rests at the minute. My laptop is. Talk about makeshift. Right, where am I? Okay. Excuse me while I just catch up with the comments. Okay, so right. Yes, again, the guy I can't pronounce you. AASO. How'd you say that? Aussie. I'll call you Aussie. It's easier. Looking at CZ455 and 22WMR with a heavy barrel. Yeah, that'll do the job, won't it? You'll get more range with a WMR than you will a 22LR. That's for sure. Roger Late, how you doing, mate? Have I tried the new rimfire yet? What, the Tika? Yeah, I'm in love with it. I've not got it here actually. I'm loving that thing. Really, really loving that thing. It is. It's yeah. I've not done. It's quite funny actually. I've not done any paper punching with that yet. I'm just wanting to put a load of rounds through the barrel, just to sort of get it, get it nice and slick. If that makes any sense. So yeah, I want to push about 1,000 rounds through that before I sort of do any serious sort of target work. Target work as in getting some good paper results with it, sort of show on camera. I say good. That's me shooting, isn't it? So they'll probably never be good. They'll just be half decent. Chris, no sneaky belt fed. What's that? No sneaky belt fed protecting the rat cave from zombies. Yeah, I wish. God. Right, just chewing through some of these then. So I want your review on the HFT 500. What's that HFT 500? Have I missed something here? Enlighten me. I probably missed something there. HFT 500. I don't know what that is. Hunter field target. Take it. Is that a new PCP that's come out? You'll have to let me know about that. I don't know what that is. Let's have a look. So, yeah, back to I'm going to call you Ozzy because I can't pronounce your name on there. Or both the semi-auto and a CZ. Yeah, you can't go wrong with a CZ. You really can't. I've got a 452 that's like probably older than me in rimfire, and I sort of use that font. And that thing is really brilliant. I can't fault it, and it's like glass. The bolt, it's had that many rounds through it now. The bolt is literally just like glass. It's silky smooth. Can't go wrong with a CZ. Semi-auto. I mean, Ruger 1022s. They're bomb proof, aren't they? It's just what you want. It's personal choice. Yeah. That's a good point. Buy a Tika T1. Yeah, why didn't I even suggest that? I've just bought one myself, a Tika T1X. Yeah, Tika T1X bolt action. That's probably, well, I'm not being biased because I've got one, but I've had probably half a dozen Ruger 1022s, a few of which I've built. The Ruger Precision Rimfire, I had one of them. Roger's commenting on that. Oh God, that Ruger Precision Rimfire, right? It was brilliant when I first started. And Callum from English Shooting will vouch for me because he was with me when we sort of had the first shots of it. And it was like a laser beam, and we were just sort of both really impressed with it. And then, like I said, I've told this story 1,000 times, and then put it away and then took it out again. I thought I'd do some serious target work, get some paper punching. done, and it was shooting like a banana. And I tried everything. I stripped it down, tried all the scopes, rebedded the scope, even rebedded the action, everything, you name it, torqued all the bolts in the stock, the bolts on the rail, etc., etc. Tried everything. It's still crappy groups. So yeah, anyway, that went T1X, and that so far is impressing me. I can't fault it. It seems to be getting better the more I use it. Or is that me? That's probably me. Is it? No, probably not. What's this? English shooting column. When am I going to come to the UK PSA match? Yeah, I need to really. You know what? I've not done any practical shooting for ages. I really do need to. I kind of sort of, as you know, Callum, I kind of sort of set my own things up for testing. I've not actually been to a comp or anything, but yeah, I do need to. I've got a Stoker M3K sort of sat doing nothing. Well, it isn't sat doing nothing. It is actually gathering dust, so it's doing something. No, but I do run that every now and again, but I sort of run it just, on my own sort of little playground, so to speak. But yeah, I do need to get into. I need to get into a bit more mini rifle as well now that I've got the 1522, because that's set up pretty cool now. But yeah, so yeah, good point. I need to. It's just, wife, kids. It's bad enough sort of getting in here and hiding out of the way sometimes. Without getting any grief, let alone getting to the range. Which is local. Let alone sort of travelling a couple of hours to a range. So, well, hey ho. Okay, so. Right, so folks say the 22 WMI is pointless for targets, but I thought it might be a tad more fun to shoot given the power. It's close to that of a 9mm centerfire round. Excuse me. Yes. It depends what you're shooting at. I mean, are you hunting with it? If you're just putting holes through paper, it don't really make any difference, does it? Unless you're going to reach out a little bit. Some far-reaching distances, I guess. I mean, it depends what you. Again, it depends what you're actually going to use it for. Don't forget, it's more expensive ammo. I mean, if you're just getting into shooting and you just want to sort of get your eye in, so to speak, then you can't go wrong with 2.2 rimfires, cheap as chips, and just concentrate on your marksmanship, and you can pick cheap 2.2 rimfires up for like 150 quid, can't you? Ruger 1022s. I mean, I've been given Ruger 1022s before that have probably had thousands upon tens of thousands of rounds put through them, and could clean up, and you can buy all the parts for them to sort of do them up. You can actually get a Ruger 1022. I mean, I think I built a race rifle once that I used for sort of speed steel, and oh my god, that thing was I don't know whether Simon's on here, Simon Jordan, he had a go of it, and it was, my god, it was super light. It's light and short, and it was just amazing. I don't know why I got rid of that, actually, because in the right hands, and probably not mine, but that thing, as far as speed shooting goes, I think it would wipe the floor with it like a 1522 or something like that. It was just insanely light. It was ridiculous. But yeah, hey ho. Right, let's chew through some more of these. Have I tested Chiappa M4? No, I haven't. That's an interesting one. Pedro. No, I haven't. And that is one on my list, actually. There's the Chiappa, and there's, what's the other one? I can never say it. The one, is it the I forget the make of it. It begins with H. I can never pronounce it. Forget what it is. But there are a couple of rimfire ARs that I need to sort of get my hands on. I should put the word out and try and. I think what I've done like the what everyone's done, the Ruger 1020, 1522. Done the Chris. I think I was one of the first people to get the Chris, sort of, well, in the UK anyway, sort of get that sort of tested out. The Tipman as well. That's quite a good one. But yeah, I'll try and get one of them. One of those. The Chiappa. There's another one as well. That's it. One. Aha, Malcolm. Thank you. Hammerley. Yeah, there's that one as well. Yeah, I'll try and get one of them as well. So yeah, right. Sorry, guys, I'm having to sort of pause, and I don't want to sort of miss anything as far as comments are going. So, how much? That's a good one. Right, how much hunting do I do compared to target shooting? I mainly just do rough shooting. Pigeons, crows, and that sort of stuff. But we have had, as you probably know, we've had a bit of a lull in that at the minute. I think it's back on though, isn't it? So yeah, just rough shooting around a couple of farms where I go. That's pretty much all I do. Do you know what? It's quite kind of funny when I go shooting around the farm or whatever. Although I don't film it, and I probably never will film it. It's just not my thing. Filming hunting, nothing against it, but I'm just not arsed with it. If that makes sense, setting up the cameras and trying to make it look natural, it's just a mission. I don't know how Sam from SRS Power does it. He must put a lot of work into filming his hunting, but I'm just not arsed with it, and it's kind of like on my time anyway when I go, you know what I mean. But yeah, I'm kind of happy sort of walking around the fields. I'm not even bothered if I get a shot off. Sometimes it's just nice to sort of walk around, with shotgun in hand or whatever, and help the farmer out like that. Excuse me, I've just got a drink. I'm drying up. So yeah, so that's pretty much as far as my hunting goes. But yeah, I'm mainly that busy with test guns and stuff. I just go down the range and just shoot, providing I can afford the ammo after that blooming 45-70. God, that was painful in the shoulder and in the wallet feeding that thing. Excuse me. So, yeah, Simon, I was just mentioned about that Ruger 1022, that race gun that I've built. That Simon Jordan, who's in the comments, he had a go of it. He loved it so much he built one. Yeah, it was a cool gun. I don't know why I got rid of that. I don't know. I think something must have caught my eye, and I was like, I want that. Here are all my guns. I want that shiny one. I don't know. I can't even remember. Chris, Hammerley is crap. Don't bother. I'll be the judge of that, Chris. No, I'll get one. I mean, see how it goes. If it is crap, it is crap, innit? But that's kind of what I'm trying to do here, is sort of sort out the good, the bad, and the ugly. But like I always say, I'm no expert. I just give you my no sort of, I won't say BS opinion, and just tell you how it is. Well, I don't do adverts. There's a lot of channels, and I mentioned this quite a bit. A lot of airgun channels, especially. It's just more like their reviews are more like adverts, whereas I just like to, warts and all, who cares? But yeah, Malcolm, not a patch on my Chris. Yeah, Chris, I was impressed with the Chris Defiance. They are a good rifle. They are. Oh, we've got one held for review here. Let's read this. There's a bad language in it. Why has that been held for review? Anthony, let's read that. You didn't swear, did you? I hope I've got right. Remington 597 beats it. Oh, it's because you've put a naughty word in there. That's why it's held for a review. All right, I'll try a Remington 597. I have to try one of them. I've not shot one of them. So right. Oh, this is an interesting one, Chris. What's my view on the British Shooting Show banning trophy hunting? Well, it's not the British Shooting Show banning it, is it? It's the NEC. It's the organisers at the NEC, isn't it? So I've read anyway. Oh, let me have a drink before we discuss this one. Myself, as I've mentioned, I do hunt, and occasionally, when I get a chance, I'd like to do more. To be fair, pest control. It's more pest control, rough shooting. Would I go to Africa and shoot? I don't know, bison, tigers, that sort of stuff. No, I wouldn't. Don't really blow my skirt up, if I'm honest. But what's my opinion got to do with it? If is it? Do you class it? I don't want to say something I shouldn't here. I'll be honest. It's not for me. Trophy hunting. I'd soon, if I was paying big bucks to go. And yes, I totally agree that trophy hunting maintains habitat, maintains a species. I get all that. I totally get all of it, and I'm not against it. But because of that, by the way, I'm not against it because of those facts that it does maintain a habitat. It is for conservation, although people that don't sort of read into it, they won't realise that. But when you read into it, it is for conservation. It puts money back into it. Whereas, if there was no one there, sort of, with these organised shoots and whatever, they'd just be poached anyway. So I do agree with it there. I'm drying up doing all this talking. Would it? I don't know. It's. I agree with it. I do agree with it, but it's just not. I don't know. I'm losing my voice. It's not. It's just not one of. It's not something I'd do. I wouldn't be able to afford to do it anyway. How much did it charge? I'm losing my voice. Excuse me, guys. If I lose my voice, I'll have to shut down. 1 second, I've got a cough. Hang on, I'm alive. Don't worry, I'm alive. Oh, I'm getting hot. Actually, I'm gonna open the door. It's a bit warm in here. Going into a coughing fit live on camera. It's typical, isn't it? Excuse me, guys. Right then. I'll try not to die live on camera. Right then. Excuse me. So yeah, it's a difficult one as far as trophy hunting is concerned. Should they have banned it at the NEC? I suppose they don't want the backlash. I mean, at the end of the day, they're running a business, aren't they? It's all right for everyone to sort of say, it's a discipline, this, that, and the other. Once one goes, another one will go. I don't know. It's a difficult one. I think they're just trying to keep everyone happy. I guess. I don't know. I mean, do you see much of it at like the British Shooting Show? I mean, there's the odd sort of stand that are organising trips and stuff like that. I don't know. Is it? I don't know. It's a weird one. I don't really want to. I've kind of touched on it, but it's a good question. Very good question. But I don't know. You need the good and the bad. So good point. Oh God, I'm dying here. I'm not dying, but if I start choking, guys, I'm gonna have to pull out of this stream. I think I'm losing my voice. All the kids have got blooming colds. So excuse me. I can't edit this out either. It's blooming live. It's typical. So, have I ever got into hand loading? No. Excuse me. No, I haven't. I don't really have the time to get into hand loading. And plus, when I've got review guns that are not mine, I can't put reloads through them anyway, because if anything goes wrong and I've put a reload in, I'm liable, unfortunately. So yeah, I tend not to. Well, I don't reload anyway, but sometimes people say, "Oh, save a bit of money on ammo. I'll give you some of my reloads or whatever." I can't do it because when it's when it's a firearm that isn't owned by me, if I was to blow it up, it doesn't fare well, does it? Especially when I've got stuff on loan from big companies. So if I put factory ammo through it, something goes wrong, there is accountability as far as the ammunition manufacturer is concerned if something's gone wrong. Whereas dirty reloads, it's dodgy. So, and I don't think I'll be insured either when I've got like a £2,500 rifle on loan. Excuse me, and I put reloaded ammunition through it and blow it up. I think I'd end up having to pay the bill, which really wouldn't be very nice for me, would it? So sorry about that coughing spree. I think I'm all right now. Relax. God, I'm sweating here. I've got into a cold sweat. I've got lights everywhere. It's dead hot, and that's why I'm coughing. I think I've opened the door. I'm all right now. I'm still alive. So let's chew through some more of these. So let me have a look. I'm just reading through these. So expressed interest. Yeah, back to that about trophy hunting, Chris. Yeah, the money goes into good things, habitat, community, blah blah blah. Yeah, that's basically how it is, isn't it, with trophy hunting? I mean, a lot of people are a bit naive, or like the antis. They just think someone's going out paying big bucks to sort of drop a wildebeest or whatever. Excuse me. And that's it. But they don't realise where the money is basically going. But yeah, someone's put, I need a vodka. I do. Excuse me. I do need a vodka. I think I've just got too hot in here. Point made. I'll have a vodka. How do you know it's not vodka? God, something always goes wrong when I do these live feeds. Never goes 100% smoothly for some reason. When it did last time, or at least I think it did, I blooming had what was I doing wrong? I had a lapel mic plugged in, and it weren't actually picking up the sound, so I was silent for the first 2 minutes. God's sake. Excuse me. Right then. So, okay. So that's a good one, Malcolm. Target shooting show. Do I know if this is going to happen? Yeah, I've not heard anything different. Excuse me. Yeah, it's still going ahead, isn't it? Target shooting show. It's Stoneleigh, isn't it, this year? It's not down Exeter. So yeah, as far as I know, that's not been cancelled or anything, has it? I hope not. I'll be there anyway. Is that in November? Is it? I think it is. So yeah. I'll be there, but yeah, let me know if it's still on. I'm pretty sure it is. Edward, you Air Arms HFT 500. No, I haven't. I've not reviewed one of those. I'll try and get hold of one. Not done an Air Arms for quite a long time, actually. In fact, I've not done an Air Arms since Air Arms booted me off. Well, more or less booted me off their stand at Game Fair, Midland Game Fair, because they didn't like one of my reviews. Oh, diddums, what a shame. Did it upset someone? Never mind, hey. But yeah, I'll get one of them if I can. Yeah, anything air arms, I'll gladly get my hands on. Yeah, if you don't know the story to that, I was at the Midland Game Fair a few years back, and I forget what. It's that new. It was that Galahad, weren't it? I've done a review of the Galahad, right? The Air Arms Galahad, and that's a bit of a Marmite gun. It was not the best looking, is it? Really? I've done a review on that. Anyway, so I rocked up on the Air Arms stand, and I was wearing my rack and load attire as you do, and some dude goes, "Are you rack and load?" And I was like, "Believe it or not, yeah." No, I didn't say that. And it was like, "Oh, you done a review of one of our Galahads, didn't you?" I was like, "Yeah, I did." And basically, he started slagging off my review, saying he didn't like the review or whatever. And I was like, "Oh, okay." And he reckons that, I think his words were, "I didn't show its full potential or something when I was shooting it. I think I was shooting it at 35 yards. I did quite a good review and I actually quite liked the gun. I also done a written review for Gun Mart and Shooting Sports Magazine. Done a nice review in that as well. Yeah, and they really, this guy really got upset. He really spat his dummy. And so, yeah, I won't swear on camera, but yeah, bit of a knob. So, but hey ho, you get them, don't you? You get them. If they don't like what I do, if some of these manufacturers don't like some of my review videos, then I'm doing a pretty good job, aren't I? Because I'm telling you how it is. I don't care if I piss people off. I don't care if I piss manufacturers off. And I get big companies, big importers like Viking Arms, Highland Outdoors, to name but a few, Range Right, some of the biggest importers in the UK love what I do, and they actually want me to slag stuff off. They don't mind if I slag stuff off. And that's what they like about this. And I've been told that at shows, and it is quite humbling. So, but at the end of the day, the reason I do these videos is to save you guys. Well, not save you money, but to basically help you make the right decisions. And I always emphasize I'm no expert. Okay, I'm no expert, but I'm the dude off the street that wants the best bang for his buck, so to speak. And wants something good for his money that he or she works hard for. So, excuse me. Oh God, I'm gonna probably curl up, and you probably won't see another video after this because I'll curl up and die or choke to death in a bit. So yeah, Malcolm, 16th of November, the Target Shooting Show. Is it still on? It should be. Just up the road from you. Yeah, you'll see me there. I'll be there. Don't know what day, but I'll be there. Just going to chew through some of these comments and. What's that? Yeah, good point, Donald. It wouldn't be the Rat Cave Live if everything went smoothly. Yeah, you think something was wrong? Yeah, that's probably true. Actually, that's probably true. Yeah, I mean, it's quite funny. Even when I do the like review stuff, I've knocked stuff over before, or I've lost something, and I'm like, oh, or something's fell over, or there's been a bug fly across the camera or something. I just leave it in. I just keep it raw. It's more fun. It's easier to edit as well. But you got to imagine all the editing I'd have to do on this thing after all my choking. But I must have inhaled that fly that's been buzzing around in here. That's probably what's made me cough. But okay, so right, I'm shooting in Florida, USA in November with some YouTube people. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Who'd be that then? Well, do tell. Who's that then? YouTube people. YouTube, you don't watch that crap, do you? Right. Any news on 9mm ARs now? Hiya, Simon. How's it going, mate? No, I haven't actually. I know Wayne's got one, hasn't he, from Northwest Custom Parts. I'll have to tap him up, see if he wants to lend me one. Who else has got one? I think Caliber Innovations, they've got one as well. I'll try and get one off of them. Don't know. I don't tend to get stuff off them for some reason. I don't know if I've upset them or something. Don't know. Hint, hint, Caliber Innovations. Feel free to send me some stuff, to help you sell it. Not that you probably need any help selling it, but that's what I'm here for. I provide a service. It's free of charge. So yeah, Mr. Hank Street. Oh right, okay, that's interesting. Can I review the what? I can't even. Why are you putting stupid words in here? Just bought one in the 450 barrel length of it, so it's quite an accurate. Enlighten me. I don't even know what that is. Don't know what that is, Donald. Can't even say it. No, I do know what you mean. I do know of the make. I can't picture. I can't picture. Enlighten me. I can't picture what it is. So yeah, like I said, if you've just joined us, you're pretty damn late. If you've just been sort of searching around the channel, you're pretty late because we've only got about 10 minutes left. Yeah, Tim Ward, late, as latecomers, sit down in the corner. You're late. Right, have I had any? That's a good one. Have I had any issues with YouTube and gun content? The way things are going, you can't say this, you can't say that. And I imagine it's gun industry will be easy. Yeah. That's a good one, actually. No, I haven't. I've had one or two videos that sometimes seem to be getting. For those who don't know YouTube very well or are not YouTubers or whatever, when you put videos out, when you get adverts at the start, and it's called monetization, and basically that just gives the creator just a little tickle, and I mean it is a little tickle. It's pennies when you've got get that annoying advert at the start of the video or midway through or whatever. Strangely enough, though, well, basically that sort of generates a little bit of revenue for the creator. But I've noticed a lot of my videos sort of just get demonetized, and then you have to request a manual review. I don't know whether it's bots that are doing it or what, I don't know. And it tends to be the ones that get demonetized are the ones with the range time videos where I'm actually shooting it for some reason. Yet the review of the same rifle is monetized, which is a bit weird. So I don't know whether it's a bot thing or what. I don't know. It's annoying having to rely on another platform, but there's nothing else available, is there, at the minute? That's as big as YouTube. So yeah, interesting. While I sort of touch on that as well, I've not mentioned Load Nation, the new social media platform that is on its way. We're having a bit of a rebuild with it at the minute. Some of you guys who are on the Rack and Load Facebook page, ironically, or the Facebook group, I'll let some of you guys sort of jump on it. Rack and Load Nation, which is on rackandload.com. And sort of just test it out. And there's the Android app as well to sort of test out. If we had a few bugs, whatever, and it's currently being sorted. I think it's down at the minute anyway. The website it's still under construction, but that it will come. Just bear with us on that one. And basically that is a bit like YouTube. I mean, a lot of you guys, if you just go on YouTube for all the gun groups, it's going to be on YouTube, on Facebook, even for the gun groups. It's going to be like that, but it's going to be a bit more in depth. You can have a profile, you can have a group, this, that, and the other. But you can have gun sales on there. You can have clubs on there. There's a club. There's going to be a club map as well. Dealer locations. It'll just evolve. It'll get bigger and bigger. The hardest bit will be trying to get people not to move from Facebook to it, but to sort of use it alongside. And there will be an Android app and an Apple app as well for your phone, so you'll get push notifications if someone's commented, or like you do with Facebook. You get the same sort of thing. So, but yeah, So yeah, that's interesting. I'll keep you posted on that, sort of on Instagram, on Facebook. You know, that's what I'm trying to move away from, because the reason I'm doing that is the Facebook group has been deleted several times. You know, it's just annoying. You know, and you're relying on Facebook. You know, some of these guys that have got massive gun groups out there, you know, they spend months and months, if not years, building them up, getting all the people, and then it can just be gone like that when you wake up one morning. Sorry, your group has been deleted with no reason, you know, and all the hard work you've put into it, it's just a bit crap. So what I'm going to suggest to these guys, and I get that they'll be reluctant to move away from Facebook. I'll basically say to them, look, I'm not asking you to move away from Facebook, but just mirror your group onto Rack and Load Nation. So if anything ever does happen, you've got it on there as well. Plus, you've got the added bonus that you can sell your kit on there as well. So, cool. It'll be cool. It'll be cool. Hopefully, in the next week or two, let's say a couple of weeks, we'll be launching that. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So, well, yeah, let's jump back on to this then. So, Donald, yes, Ukrainian semi-bullpup. Yeah, I do. I think I've seen that at IWA. If I see one land over here, of course I'll grab hold of one and you know, give you a warts and all review. Have I looked at uploading videos on Gunstream yet? Like YouTube, but for all gun people, no. Okay, I'll look into that. I mean, there's Gun Room TV as well. And I don't know whether Callum's still on here watching this. He's like co-founder of Gun Room TV. They've sort of created a YouTube like platform, but for, you know, for gun channels or whatever. But interestingly, they're putting their own videos on YouTube, which I kind of don't get. I don't know what's going on there, but I don't know. But yeah, at the moment, YouTube seems to be all right. You know, I don't put hunting videos on. I mean, you get a lot of pretty gruesome hunting videos on there that I don't think they seem to get any problems. So I don't think my sort of tabletop, just general sort of sports shooting should get any problems. So yeah, have they released the 22WMR AI yet? The one that I have reviewed? Yeah, Simon. Yeah, they have. But I think if you want one, you need to ring up and order it, because they're just sold as soon as he's make it, faster than you can put them together. I think Wayne from Wayne from Northwest Custom Parts. I think he's probably having the same issues. I would imagine. You know, I know there's a big waiting list for them. I think with those sort of, because they're like Guncraft, Rob from Guncraft, because he's kind of like a little guy, you know, making those. He's kind of having to sort of sell them before I guess he can produce more to get a bit of money back to put back into it, you know. So I think with those, you're having to put, probably the same with Wayne, you know, he's having to order his parts in. I guess you're having to sort of pre-order to keep the cash flow going. I'm guessing that anyway. I assume that's what the situation is with that. But yeah, we're drawing to an end, guys. I'm sorry about the coughing fit earlier. I'm gonna have a drink before I start again. But yeah, in brief then, videos to come. You've already had the POF. I've not got the magazine in that. You've already had the POF range time video. I'm currently working on the full review of that. It is in edit at the minute. So, but this thing, oh my God, I love this thing. This is my favorite straight pull at the minute. Sorry if that offends anyone, but it just is. I love it. Mainly because I'm a lefty and this thing is fully ambidextrous. I love it. I love it. And it's even better. It's even better when it's got a dirty 30 in. Oh, I'm dropping that everywhere. It looks even better when it's got that in. Let's put that down out of the way. So yeah, there's that to come. There's the new Ruger 17 HMR Target Light, Ruger American Target Light that I've got. That is currently in the rat cave for review. Air gunners. I know I've touched on this earlier, but for you late comers, a few air gunners got the RX-20 from Stoger. Love it or hate it. It's a weird one, that is. It is a bit weird, isn't it? I kind of like it. Well, that's probably my weird taste. That'll be an interesting one. I think I'll have a go at that sort of over the weekend in the back garden. Do a bit of paper punching with that. And then I've got the Chiappa Alaskan in 44 mag. That is currently at the rat cave as well. Being tested. Well, it's being tested. Currently going to be reviewed in the next sort of, well, probably down the week. So plenty to come. Oh yeah, that's just reminded me. Got something else coming hopefully next week. It's called an S16. It's a 223 bolt action, but it has the magazine put in from. So imagine it's called the S16. I forget the actual make of it. I'm like, you might have seen it at the Northern Shooting Show. It's a bolt action, integrally suppressed, and it takes AR magazines from the side. Oh yeah, can you imagine that? That's going to make people raise an eyebrow, I guess. Getting one of them in. And I'll give you the exclusive on that for sure, because I think I will be the first person to get one of those in. So that'll be interesting. But anyway, I'm going to wrap it up, guys, because it's we've done the hour. I've gone over a little bit because I was late starting because I hadn't plugged in my Ethernet cable in typical rack and load fashion. Yeah. So anyway, I'm going to wrap it up. Thanks very much for joining me on this evening's Rat Cave Live. It's been pretty cool, apart from me nearly choking to death. I shall do one, I don't know, maybe next week. We'll see what comes in. I need stuff to come in, to sort of talk about, maybe next week. Keep an eye on the Facebook page and Instagram. I'll keep you updated with when Rat Cave Live shows are coming, but I'm trying to do them sort of every 2 weeks or something like that. So keep it flowing. So, but anyway, thanks for watching and thanks for joining me. Please excuse me choking earlier. I'm sure it adds to your sheer entertainment value of watching me suffer on camera. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. That is Rack and Load. I shall catch you soon. Keep an eye on the channel. Plenty of videos coming. See you later. Have a good weekend, guys. See ya.